Good evening, children. Let's experience the silence and darkness of night through an interesting poem. The name of the poem is Tiptoe Night, and it is composed by John Drinkwater. John Drinkwater was an English poet and dramatist. He was the most versatile as an artist. He was a poet, playwright, actor, theatre producer, and director. His first book was Lyrical and Other Poems. What does tiptoe mean? Tiptoe means to walk on toes or walk cautiously or quietly. Children, when do you need to tiptoe around the house? When you are in mood of some mischief and do not want others to know about it. Or when your mother is taking rest and you want to play, right? Theme of the poem. This poem describes the coming of night. The speaker gives night a name and describes it like a person who is softly coming in. Tiptoe night comes down the lane, all alone, without a word, taking for his own again every little flower and bird. Not a footfall, not a sigh, not a ripple of the air, not a sound to reckon by. Yet I know that he is there, and I count them as I wait. Step by tiptoe, step until, hush, he is at the garden gate. Hush, he is at the window sill. Tiptoe night comes down the lane, all alone, without a word, taking for his own again every little flower and bird. The speaker in the poem refers to the night as a person, referring to him as Tiptoe Night because he comes silently without speaking a word. The speaker imagines that as the night comes, it starts taking control of everything around. As night comes, the flowers and birds belong to the night and they are lost. Why does the speaker say that Tiptoe Night takes the birds and the flowers for his own again? The speaker means that as night comes, the flowers and birds belong to the night and the darkness covers them every night. They cannot be seen. The flowers and birds are not active at night and hence they fall asleep. Not a footfall, not a sigh, not a ripple of the air, not a sound to reckon by, yet I know that he is there. The speaker says that he comes silently, without a sound to recognize his presence. No sound of footsteps or a sigh, not even a stir in the air. And yet the speaker can sense his coming slowly. Footfall means footsteps, the sound of each step when you walk. Sigh is the long, deep breath that can be heard. The speaker cannot hear any of these sounds, and yet he can sense his coming slowly. Reckon by means think or imagine. How does the speaker know that tiptoe night is coming? The speaker senses it creeping closer as darkness spreads. He is able to feel its presence as it grows dark little by little. Look at this picture and observe how the night gets darker and see how the lights are switched on one by one. And I count them as I wait, step by tiptoe, step until, hush, he is at the garden gate. Hush, he is at the window sill. The speaker knows about him. because he counts the steps of night by seeing him move from the garden gate to the window sill. He asks us to be quiet. Hush means a way of saying be quiet and not to make noise, instead, watch the night come silently. If the night creeps in so softly, how can the speaker hear its footfall? The speaker can imagine the footsteps creeping up to the garden gate and then to the window sill as night draws closer. He sees how the darkness falls and spreads from one side of the house to the other. The poet heightens the silence of night through the use of negative expressions like not a footfall, not a sigh, not a ripple, not a sound. He also creates an air of suspense with the repetitive use of hush in the last two lines. We can almost feel the darkness closing in. Children, how do you know that night is coming? What are the regular things you do as it comes? Think about it. We will discuss it tomorrow in the online class. I hope you enjoyed and understood the poem. Now read it once more from your Gulmohar book for better understanding. Thank you.